Get cozy, everybody, because today we'll be playing a game called Drowning in Troubled Waters. Oh, goddammit, motorcycle dude, not now. Let's start. Frantic footsteps in the distance. Ignore the motorcycle sounds. Something metal clangs against the floor. Heh. Panicked eyes dart across the moonlit hallway. A sickening scream echoes from a distant classroom. Nobody hears it. Silence. One more person will die tonight. Oops, why? Ooh, nice introduction though. Ooh, grabbed my attention immediately. Huh? The hell? Looks like it was just a dream. A really weird dream. Hey, where's the hands of my clock? The morning sun shines bright through the window, illuminating my bedroom in a bright orange glow. I slide open my window, allowing a gentle breeze inside. Today is a new day. I wrestle myself out of bed and stand in front of the mirror. As always, it's me. Well, good. Nice. It would have been weird if it was like somebody else. Like, holy shit, what kind of face is this? And I'm way too exhausted for school right now. As much as I want to crawl back into bed, I find the urge. I'd better not miss my class. I glance over at the clock. 7:55. It takes me around half an hour to walk to the school, so I only have 15 minutes to get ready. I'd better get dressed. At least I don't look as bad as I feel now. God damn it, another motorcycle dude. I straighten my tie and flatten out the wrinkles in my uniform. That should be presentable enough. Panning my pockets, I realize I don't have my ID. They won't let me onto the school grounds without it, so I'd better find it. Where would it be? Did these choices matter much? In my bag, let's check. It's probably in my bag. I dig through the pockets of my school bag, but don't find anything but books and writing supplies. I must have left it on my desk. I walk over and sift through the loose papers. There it is. My previous school didn't use ID, so I tend to forget this one quite often. I pick it up and slide it into my pocket. I don't think I have enough time to make breakfast, so I'll just grab some leftovers on the way out. I pick up my bag and head downstairs. Let's see what's on the menu today. I pull open the refrigerator door, releasing a rush of cold air. To say my options are limited would be an understatement. A bowl of noodles, a whole onion, frozen jello. There's something. I grab a piece of cold pizza, left over from the night before. Truly the breakfast of champions. Close the fridge door and head to the front door. With a slice of pizza hanging from my mouth, I slide on my shoes and leave the house. I'm not really looking forward to the long trek, but I have to admit that the weather is pretty nice. My sister certainly wasn't lying when she mentioned it as a big perk of living out here. I've been a student at Umitachi High for a few months now. That being said, it hasn't been the smoothest of transitions for me. A lot of people in my class already knew each other from previous years and are separated into their own friend groups. They're not unfriendly, but I can definitely feel the mood shift a bit whenever I try to enter the conversation sometimes. Because of that, I've generally found it easier to just keep to myself. That being said, I'm a pretty self-sufficient person, but it's a little disheartening to not know the names of some of my classmates. As disappointing as it is, this is still better than what I had at my old school. What the fuck? Never mind, I'd rather not think about that. Ooh, this is getting interesting, fella. Anyways, my older sister recommended Umitachi to me because this is where she went when she was in high school and there are no recorded murders so far. Oh, why did that make me laugh? She even pulled some strings with a relative to let me stay at their old house while I'm here. Beside the long walk into town, I don't have much to complain about. The locals are friendly and my grades are pretty good. If I made some friends, I could really get used to living here. My walk to school is uneventful as usual. I approach the front gate and pull out my ID. This is how you. Okay. Let's. I want to talk this for a bit. Here's the thing: you make an introduction of your game, basic introduction, and then you do something cool, like holy shit, was that a murder? That'll help your viewer, your reader, or whatever, be like, whoa, what the hell, man? Now I'm interested. Because if you just make it normal to everything, take your time and shit, you're like, oh god, when will something happen, man? And this visual novel in the beginning already was like, hey man, something happened, wink wink, not gonna tell you yet, but I'm gonna keep in suspense. I'm like, yes man, this is how you keep your viewers' attention. Retain your viewers' attention. This is brilliant, man. Drowning in troubled waters. You are setting, yeah. You're giving me hope, man. I hope I hope this doesn't end up like the this girl in class is yandere. Fucking aliens, really? God damn it. I fucking hate that game. Despite the town's low crime rate, our school still insists on using electronic verification. Maybe it's to uphold the image of an exclusive school, or maybe it's just security theater. Either way, to make sure that I don't forget my ID at home. I tap my card on the reader and the gate opens. Inside, I switch to my indoor shoes and put away my blazer. Hey, Kata. Hand suddenly grabs my shoulder from behind. How's it going? This is Sugano Shoichi, a classmate of mine. As most people could tell from first meeting him, he's a very sociable person, and he's actually really larger than our lockers and stairs. He's actually too big for the school, unfortunately. Like me, he's a transfer student at Umitachi High. We've both only been here for a few months. Unlike me, he's become popular enough in this short time to become our class president. So, what's the deal with you not having any friends? Same as usual, nothing to complain about. That's great. Glad to hear you're doing well. What else? This is really awkward. So, I've got a bit of a project I could use some help with, specifically that I could use your help for. The student council is holding a competition to see which class can drum up the most school spirit. We'll be giving out awards every Friday based on a theme, and whichever class performs the best will receive a prize. Now, as you probably know, our class isn't exactly the most outgoing. Shoichi snaps his fingers. That's where you come in. If we can show them that you are willing to participate, I'm sure we could take the prize each week. I'm not sure, but I feel like I was insulted a bit just now. To be honest, I'd rather just go home than try to convince our class to make murals or whatever Shoichi has planned, but he seems a bit desperate. Maybe this is a good opportunity to meet some more of my classmates. I'll give it some thought. Thanks, I knew I could count on you. Shoichi tries to go far for a half high five, half handshake, which ends awkwardly in a shoulder pat. Come drop by the student council room sometime and we'll have these awards in no time. With that, Shoichi turns and leaves. I wonder how he manages to stay so enthusiastic all the time. It's a mindset, you just go with it. Anyways, there's only a few minutes until class now, so I should get going. I lean back in my chair and stretch my arms. It's been 5 minutes since the start of the class, but our teacher is nowhere to be seen. Actually, everyone else is nowhere to be seen. Where are you people? Why are there empty seats? Is this a Saturday? Not that it's entirely unusual. Our teacher isn't exactly known for his punctuality. Do you think it's a free period today? Oh great, another, hey, we're actually friends. I thought we didn't have any friends. A girl with long blonde hair smiles at me from across her desk. That would be a lot more fun than history, at least. Let's see, save here. Okay, let's not mess it up, fellas. We're talking to a girl. We need to respond like a normal person would. I think anything would be more interesting than history. Yeah, I think anything would be more interesting than history. The girl laughed softly. You're certainly right about that. I'm Suzukaze Shiori. I don't think we've properly met. Kazaro Keita, and you're right. I haven't really spoken to anybody in the class so far. Well, besides you now. I'm honored. I always see you sitting alone over here. I thought you might enjoy some company. Hell yeah, I want to be a CEO of a company, man. Making billions and billions of dollars. Although, aren't you friends with Shoichi? I thought I saw the two of you talking earlier. Does that really count? It feels more like he's adopted me than become my friend. Of course it counts. Have more confidence in yourself. Sure, sudden outburst makes me flinch back in my chair a bit. With an attitude like that, you'll end up hurting both of your feelings. Shiori closes her eyes and thinks to herself for a moment. Alright, that's it. From now on, I'm going to be your friend. So if anybody ever asks, you can always mention me. Shiori's words are a bit embarrassing to hear, but I appreciate her being so open to someone she just met. Thanks. Oh god, this is a death flag. This is a fucking death flag. No problem, that's what friends are for after all. Before I can respond, the classroom door slides open and a commanding voice fills the room. Alright everyone, sit down and shut up. Shiori and I turn our attention to the front of the classroom, where the man of the hour has shown up. I've had a long day, so I'm expecting nothing but your best behavior. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, we're literally our first class. It's 9 o'clock in the morning, we're literally your first class. Off to a bad start, hero. We always end up here eventually, it makes no difference whether it's now or later. The rest of the room is dead silent as the two continue to bicker on. Okazaki-sensei is always fairly crude when speaking to us, that's just how he is. It's a bit unusual that somebody's confronting him about it though, most of the time we just grin and bear it. Shuichi steps in between the two as tensions rise. Oh my god, it's Attack on Titan! Everybody's too big for everything. Hey, how about we take attendance? Okazaki's gaze drifts from Hiro and over to Shoichi, who is standing nervously in the line of fire. Or in the line of chairs. Alright, it's all yours. He takes the attendance sheet from out of his bag and places it on Shoichi's desk before taking a seat at his own. Hiro looks like he has more to say but holds himself back as Shoichi begins to call out names. Hasegawa Hiro. Yeah. Our class is relatively small compared to others in the school. Okazaki always tells us that it's because the school administration messed up the room assignments. I think it's more likely that many students requested a homeroom transfer after finding out they were stuck with them. As a result, the amount of students in our homeroom have dropped from a busy 40 to a dwindling 10, 5 boys and 5 girls. What? Even if he's a terrible teacher, I can keep up by studying the textbook, so I don't have any issue staying. Some of the others are a bit more vocal about their dissatisfaction. Kizaru Keita. Here. Everyone except Hitomi is present, Okazaki-sensei. Nothing new there, we'll start without her. Okazaki stands up from his desk and pulls a stack of papers from his briefcase. 5 grades booked away. What? But we haven't prepared. It wouldn't be a pop quiz if you knew it was coming. Now get out your pens. Man. There's a collective grumble throughout the classroom as Okazaki hands out the papers and sets a timer on his desk. Get started. Ha! Okazaki takes a seat and begins browsing through a magazine. A naughty magazine? I flip over my quiz sheet and look over the questions. Unsurprisingly, none of the questions here on the content that we've covered yet. Maybe I was too optimistic about being able to stay in this class. Either way, this quiz isn't going away anytime soon, so I may as well give it a shot. Take a look at the first question. Who was the Marshal Admiral of Imperial Japanese Navy during World War II? The fuck am I supposed to know that? I bubble in my answer. Maybe. I bubble in. Bubble. Yamamoto? I don't know, man. Next question. Which of the following U.S. Navy warships accrued the most battle stars over the course? Dude, I don't know, man. Hopefully I'm getting at least some of these right. I continue answering questions until only one remains. That question is, do you feel responsible for the irreparable damage you've caused in the lives of others? No. Huh? I reread the question. Did you have fun during this quiz? Yeah. What did I just see? I bubble in my answer. Alright everyone, time's up. Pass them forward. Seems like I was just in time too. I hand my sheet to the student in front of me and lean back in my chair. Kazaki collects the quizzes and carelessly tosses them into his briefcase. Now that's out of the way, I've got some actually good news for you all. The school superintendent is visiting the school today to make some big announcement. We're all supposed to meet at the gymnasium at 10, so you guys get to skip your morning class with me. Just do whatever for the next 15 minutes and we'll all head down together. Okazaki takes a seat and resumes reading his magazine. Cool. I wonder what the superintendent is going to say. We're a pretty small school. I'm not sure he's actually ever visited before. Maybe we're getting a renovation. It's probably administrative business. It wouldn't surprise me. Although I don't think it hurts to hope for more. Maybe they're finally fixing the east wing. I definitely won't say no if they want to put in a swimming pool. Either way, it'll be a nice break from our usual schedule. I'm with you there. Shiori's focus seems to drift away for a moment. Is something bothering you? No, just reminiscing. Have you ever been to the East Wing, Keita? No, all my classes are on this side of the school. I see. You should come visit it with me sometime. It's hard to describe in words, but the empty hallways and classrooms are so peaceful. Sitting among empty desks and letting your mind wander, it's very therapeutic. Sorry I got carried away. Don't worry about it. I'm happy you're willing to share that with me. A tune broadcasts from the school intercom, and an announcement is made. All classes will now assemble in the gymnasium. Please make your way there in an orderly fashion. Alright everyone, pick it up, let's get going. We'll talk more later, okay? Shiori smiles at me before standing up and walking to the door. I slide my notebooks and pencils into my bag, then follow the rest of the class out. The rest of the class? None of the class. The gymnasium has been filled with folding chairs. You're lying to me, there's literally nothing there. Fucking motorcycles only. Separated in groups by homeroom. I take a seat with the rest of the class as the superintendent walks up to the podium on stage. Forgive, the superintendent is actually invisible and actually sensitive about his condition. So ignore that. Thank you everyone for lending me your time this morning. I wish I could have arrived today with positive news, but I'm afraid I don't have that privilege. As many of you are aware, the east wing of the school has fallen into a state of disrepair as of late. As a result, many of your classes are cancelled or relocated. It is extremely unfortunate that you all had to experience this, and I sincerely apologize for the inconvenience. Due to the serious nature of the damage, additional investigations had to be conducted to ensure the structural integrity of the rest of the building. As we had suspected, the old infrastructure of the school has led to significant structural damage throughout. After consultations with several construction companies, it's been concluded that the repairs are no longer practical from a safety and financial standpoint. As such, it has been a heavy heart that I must inform you all that the school will be permanently closed at the end of the year and demolished shortly after. The gymnasium erupts into a cacophony of voices. What the hell do you mean closing? There's no other school for miles. This is bullshit. Wait, I know that silhouette. I remember that silhouette. Now everyone, please calm down. I understand this is an unprecedented situation, but... The superintendent's voice is quickly overtaken by the shouting in the room. The Titans have attacked. What am I going to do? I can't afford to move. You can't close. Please calm yourselves. After several unsuccessful attempts to calm the crowd, the principal escorts the superintendent off the stage and the teachers lead everyone back to homeroom. Fuck. Yeah, that was a shit show. Can they really do that? Just close the school all of a sudden? Our town won't have a high school anymore if this goes through. It's pretty obvious they don't care about that. They'd rather just demolish the place than put the time and money in to fix it. Do you think we could fundraise enough money to stay open? Not only is that idea painfully naive, it also wouldn't work. The fact that they won't even try repairing it shows the extent of the damage. All this talk is giving me a headache. I'm gonna go have a smoke. You can all skip class or whatever. Without even a moment's hesitation, Okazaki walks out of the classroom. What a swell guy. I can't believe this shit. Shortly after, Hiro walks out of the room as well. Well, looks like we're done with class for the day. Shiori releases a sigh and stands up from her desk. I'm going to try getting more information on this whole shutdown situation. Actually, I remembered something. You're not in any clubs, right? No, I missed the club showcase while my transfer documentation was still pending. In that case, why not drop by the manga club after school today? Even though we call it that, we do all sorts of activities. Watching anime, playing games, cosplay, you name it. I'm not sure if any of that interests you, but I thought I would bring that up. No pressure, of course. Do I seriously look like a weeb to you? Okay, I guess I do. I'll think about it. Thanks for letting me know. No problem. I'm sure our club president would love to meet you. Could sense a bit of unease hiding behind Shiori's last sentence, but the bell rings before I can ask her any questions. Okay, Keira, I'll see you around. Introduce me to some friends next time, okay? Alright. With that, Shiori packs up and leaves the room with a smile. I slide my notebooks back into my bag and head to the door. The rest of the day is pretty uneventful, especially considering the big news that was dropped on us this morning. The teachers must have known this was coming. Well, there's no use worrying about it for now. There's still a whole year before that happens. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. It's still a bit too early to head home and make dinner, so I think I'll wander around a bit first. I could use this time to get acquainted with some of my classmates. Shiori invited me to visit the manga club, so that's probably a good place to get started. Where should I go? Where else? I'll visit the manga club today. I arrived at the manga club's room and almost immediately hear voices through the door. I hear voices in my head. They talk to me. They understand. I don't want to eavesdrop, but it's hard to not with all the shouting. If it's not a bunny suit, it has to be a maid outfit. You can hear thuds and the sound of frantic footsteps in the room. Maybe I should come back later. However, the door slides open before I can leave. Huh? Yui dashes back into the club room, leaving the door wide open. I spot Shiori sitting inside, a manga resting on the table in front of her. Hey, Keira, come on in. Well, too late to back out now. I walk into the room. I'm immediately greeted by a girl in an unusual outfit. Ooh, who's this? This is Kazato Keita. He's in the same class as me. Keita, this is Amano Akari, our club president. Pleased to make your acquaintance. Likewise. You've arrived at the perfect time, Keita. This must be a work of fate. I'm assigning each member of the manga club a special uniform, but I can't decide one for Yui. I need a boy's opinion, but Yasushi here won't help out. This wouldn't be a problem if you just chose more reasonable costumes. Haha. There's no fun in a safe cosplay. You have to dare to go big, take risks. That's how a true cosplayer presents themselves. I'm not a true cosplayer. I'm not even a regular cosplayer. But you will be. All it takes is one time. I promise it'll change your outlook on life. Kari laughs to herself as Yui cautiously puts some distance between them. Alright, Keita, here's our dilemma. All I have left is a bunny suit, a maid outfit, and a magical girl Kirara dress. Which one of these would you want to see Yui in the most? Isn't that question worded a bit strangely, Akari? I know what I said. Keita has a unique viewpoint and I shall not waste such an opportunity. Now Keita, choose. Kari lays out 3 outfits on the table in front of me, eyes shining with excitement. The bunny suit is well racy, certainly not something an ordinary person would be caught dead wearing. The maid dress covers up a bit more, but it seems like the skirt has been shortened and there's a lot of weird cutouts around the torso. The magical girl outfit is probably the safest, but with all the color and frills, it actually might be the most embarrassing out of all of them. Okay, so I'm gonna go for the magical girl outfit. I mean, the bunny has been done before. Maid dress, we got the maid dress. Magical girl outfit, not yet done before. Something like that is way too embarrassing. I can't pull off an outfit like that. Alas, you have the misgivings of a novice cosplayer. But as a veteran myself, I can assure you that an outfit like this perfectly suits you. If by misgivings you mean common sense, then yes, I do. Akari lifts the magical girl outfit off the table and slowly begins walking towards Yui. You don't need common sense, you just need spirit. No! A few minutes later, both Akari and Yui are completely out of breath. Seems as you has managed to protect her dignity, at least for now. You're quite the formidable opponent, Yui. My life really is in danger here. Two of them take a seat at the table, exhausted. Our meetings aren't usually this eventful. I'd prefer if they weren't. I'd at least be able to get some reading done. Anyways, thanks for joining us today, Keita. Feel free to take any of the books off the shelf. We've got all of the popular titles and a few lesser-known ones as well. Thanks, Shiori. I walk over to the shelf and grab one of the volumes. I remember reading this back when I was in middle school, but I never managed to finish the series. Now is a good time as ever, I suppose. I spend the rest of my time in the club room reading manga with Shiori and Yasushi. Yasushi? Akari and Yui seem to be too tired to continue arguing, so they decide on a truce for the rest of the day. Seems like I can expect some excitement whenever I visit the manga club. Your relationship with Akari improved, everyone's relationships improved, basically. Cool. As sure as the sun rises, Tuesday arrives. Ah, great. Another invisible fucking meter. Tap my ID card at the front gate and walk into the courtyard. For the most part, it seems like things have gone back to normal. Guess there's no need to worry about the school closing when you have the whole year ahead of you to find a new one. I don't see Shoichi near the entrance, which probably means he's already inside. He seems always to get himself tied up with student council work, for better or for worse. The fact that he's so helpful can be a detriment. Someone is bound to take advantage of it someday. If he's not careful, that day might be sooner than later. I switch to my indoor shoes and pack my jacket into the locker. I'll just head to class for now. I feel the air shift as I walk into the classroom. For the first time in my life, I see a frown on Shoichi's face. I take a look around the room. Seems like he's not the only one in the bad mood either. Hiro has a nasty scowl on his face, as well as a bright red mark across his cheek. A few of the others are glancing at the two of them, but nobody's approaching them. Seems like they already know what happened. I know it's really not my place to pry, but this is too unusual to ignore. I guess I'll have to ask my friend Shoichi, of course. What? No, Odo. Not Otto. There you go. To my friend. I walk over to Shoichi's desk and sit across from him. Oh, hey, Keita. Hey, did something happen? What's up with you and Hiro? Did Hiro try to play hero? It was all my fault. If I just minded my own business, then Hiro wouldn't have gotten hurt. All I wanted was to talk to Hitomi and make sure she's doing alright. She's always missing class, so I thought she might be having troubles at home. I should have known not to pry. Before I can hear more, Okazaki walks into the classroom 15 minutes late as usual. Get seated, everyone. As Okazaki placed his briefcase on his desk, he noticed the mark on Hiro's face. What happened to you? Somebody beat your ass? Don't act like you care. It's annoying for both of us. I don't care. I'm not sure what gave you that impression. Okazaki takes a seat at his desk. But it looked bad for me if one of my students is walking around with a big red mark on their face. Now let's hear it. We fall down the stairs, pick a fight with a fourth year. I got punched by Hitomi. Really? Listen, Hiro, I don't owe you any compliments, but you could probably hold your own in a fight. How do you end up getting punched by Hitomi? It's not your business. I'm wasting my time. Okazaki scans the room before setting his sights on me. Keita, go fight Hitomi and figure out what happened. Maybe a neutral observer will be able to get a clear story out of this. Seems like Okazaki isn't interested in sorting the situation out on his own. This isn't really my issue to be handling, but it's not as if I'll be missing anything by leaving class. Alright, where can I find her? She'll probably be somewhere away from others. She's pretty antisocial. As for where that might be, it's up to you to figure that out. Great, that really narrows things down. What a nice teacher. I'll see what I can do. Come find me when you're done. Be careful, Keita. She doesn't have a reason to give you a hard time, but she's not the friendliest person either. I give Hiro a nod and turn for the door. Hopefully this doesn't take too long. Hopefully. I guess my best bet on fighting Hitomi is to trust Okazaki and check places without any people. Man, trusting Okazaki really is a scary thought. Anyways, I can eliminate most of the classrooms right off the bat. Since class is in session, the only place she would be able to go is our homeroom. Same goes for the track and field and pool, but those are usually completely booked for classes. It has crossed my mind that she could be in the East Wing, but given the announcement yesterday, I don't think anybody's willing to risk walking through there. With all that in mind, she's most likely on the roof. The perfect place for moody students and the social outcasts to hang out. The only issue seems to be that nobody's here right now. At least not that I could see. Hey, you from class? I hear a voice coming from above. Oh, is that her? Oh, fuck, I have to edit here, fellas. I have to prepare for work, so this is Drowning in Troubled Waters. Great start already, game. Nice. I hope you keep up the momentum, because I don't want to feel disappointment like I did when I played with the ugliest girl in classes yonder. It's fucking, what a disappointment. So yeah, if you want to try the game for yourselves, the links are in the description. That is all for today. Stay safe and take care of yourselves.